Well, thank you, Madam Speaker. I'd like to thank the gentleman and my friend for yielding, and I rise as the proud sponsor of this bill, H.J. Res. 89, but also as a proud Californian. This bill would overturn the EPA's waiver granting California the ability to decide for all Californians what cars they drive and what trucks they use to deliver their goods. This waiver was granted in the waning moments of the Biden administration, and I believe it was short-sighted and misguided. To be clear, I am not an opponent of electric vehicles, and I consider myself environmentalist, but I feel strongly that my constituents ought to have the ability to buy for themselves the vehicle that will best meet their needs. And for some of them, that is an electric vehicle. For some of my delivery companies, that is an electric truck. But for some, it is not. And I believe our country was founded on the principles of freedom and liberty. And that means we are empowered to choose for ourselves about those decisions and not have our government make those decisions for us. And make no mistake, it is entirely appropriate that we are taking this action here today. Article 1 of the U.S. Constitution gives this body, the United States Congress, the ability to regulate interstate commerce. And as everyone knows, these vehicles, cars and trucks, are not just manufactured for one state, the state of California. They are manufactured for a worldwide audience. It is very much interstate commerce that is at stake here. And also, let's be clear about this. If it were more efficient or less expensive to deliver using zero-emissions trucks, these companies would already be doing it. But the truth is, it absolutely is not. It is more expensive. And by forcing this choice on California consumers, we will also be forcing on them all of the concomitant increases in the prices of the goods that they buy every day. And let me remind you, California already has the worst poverty of any state in the country. Madam Speaker, this waiver would have made it even worse. That's why I think it's entirely appropriate for us to be considering this action today. Also consider how nonsensical it is for us to run a system of interstate commerce where trucks deliver goods from state to state to state if we were to allow every single state in the country to establish its own emission standards for those trucks. Every one of these goods would have to stop at every single state line and be transshipped from one truck to another truck. Madam Speaker, that is ridiculous, costly, inefficient, unnecessary. I believe this body is entirely appropriate in taking this action today, and I strongly urge my colleagues to vote yes on this bill, H.J. Res. 89, and the other congressional review actions we are taking today. Madam Speaker, I yield back.